So again, this is Pierre here on episode number 30. Can you believe it's already 30 days since we've been doing these episodes? And of course, this is only about a third of the way through to 100. And as I promised you, 100 videos in 100 days. And let's keep going. Let's see if I miss a single day. But here we are. And thank God everything is working and moving forward as they should. So, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and let me know that you're out there. Subscribe, like, share with your friends, and more importantly, comment on these videos. Let me know as you listen what exactly this is making you think about, how it's resonating with you. So we've been talking about power and authority, and yesterday I asked you, do you have authority? So you could check that prior episode right up here. But now, the real key question that I have is, are you begging or are you taking authority? And are you begging God? I want to say stop begging God, but really I want to ask you the question. Do your prayers sound more like you're begging than understanding the right, the legal right that you have as a believer? Do you understand that authority has been delegated to you? And I think this is the key thing here. Many believers do not understand that they already have delegated authority and they have a jurisdiction. They have a realm where they can absolutely exercise their authority. And I think, frankly, until you understand who you are, your identity, it's going to be really almost impossible to know the authority that's been given you. Even if you've heard about it, you've been given authority still. Because you go around thinking, well, God will do whatever he wants to do, whenever he wants to do it. But what you don't understand is that God has limited himself to his word. So if you know his word, you actually will know how he plans to move, or exactly what he's already provided, better put, right? Because the reality is that God is not out there waiting on your every prayer to take action. He's already put in place certain rules, certain laws. And this is why it's so important to recognize everything is about seed time and harvest. It's principles. He put in place principles. You see, God will never go back and reinvent a new species of animals, a new type of tree, because he already, in everything he created, he put the seed in it so that they can keep multiplying. So you never see God going, oh my gosh, there's no more apple trees. I got to go ahead and put some seeds in the ground again so that we can get more apple trees. No, he created this world. He created everything within itself. That thing has the seed to keep reproducing, so it keeps multiplying. And it's the same with human beings. He created human beings so that not only we could procreate, but certainly multiply, replenish the earth, as he told the man and the woman in Genesis, right? So if we are in a position where we find ourselves in our prayer time begging God, it's because we do not fully understand what he has already provided. And this is why part of this series has been about grace and faith. Grace being what God has already provided, and faith being how we act towards what is provided to receive it. So one of the key things here is 1 John chapter 5, verses 14 and 15. This is the confidence that we have. Whatever we ask of God, we have it. We receive it. And whatever we ask of him, we receive it because he hears us. And we know if he hears us, then we know we have the petitions we ask of him, right? And I hope I'm not butchering those two verses there, but the gist of it is we have such confidence in that he hears us. Hears us not just with his ears, but hears us more like a judge taking the case, right? More like you come to him and he's saying, yeah, you have the legal right for this, right? So there's no discussion whatsoever. You already have the legal right. And this is why in Matthew 6, 31 to 33, Jesus could say, seek first the kingdom of God. Now, if the Son of God could tell you, seek first how God operates, how his kingdom operates, and the laws of the kingdom, that's because he understood to succeed in this life, you're going to have to understand the laws of the kingdom. And the funny thing is, even in the Old Testament, God told Joshua, read what Moses wrote. so that you can have good success. And of course, he told him, be strong, be very courageous, because of why? Because of what? Because he was granting him authority to go out and take down other kingdoms, other territories. But now, as we're talking about authority, the next episode, we're going to be talking about what is the authority that Jesus has given you. What exactly has he given you? What has he handed over to you? Do you understand it? And are you using it rightly, right? In the right way? Do you understand the laws that go with that authority? Do you understand the legal right that you have, and do you understand how to enforce your authority? So in a nutshell, we will be talking about how to enforce your authority. So with that said, here again, are you begging, or do you understand that you have authority? And that's just the question for today. I'll see you on the next one. And of course, if you're on YouTube, go ahead, like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you more of these episodes. And I absolutely know that you're paying attention. Enjoy.